Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have the YK42B pulse rifle. So this is a pulse rifle weapon. We're supposed to be getting it here. So this is the Old North Church. This is the home of the railroad. This is the back of it. So you come around to the back. And then there's a boxing gym here in case you're not aware. We're going to go in the boxing gym. We're going to find something here that's going to lead us to the weapon. We're going to just do little baby steps. This is how quests work. Except for it's not a quest. There's no markers or anything. Which is negative. Somewhat negative. You gotta like memorize a lot of information. You gotta memorize, right? If we're doing anything. There's a guy here.
Let's do this.
Mr. D. Okay. Little Crusher. I don't even know that guy's name. Anyway. Obviously I already have a little good about of guns. Kelly Snout. Okay. Did any of you happen to have this gun? I'm just kind of figuring this out wrong. I mean, obviously melted a lot of people. Okay, that guy died. Dia died. Everybody did die. This is where you get a lot of lead. I remember that. Okay, she died. Dino Tiny. What helmet? He's like a dinosaur helmet. Little stogie. There's the pulse rifle. Okay, so there's other and there's some fusion cells in case you need those. And there's Brotherhood of Steel stuff. So he used to be Brotherhood of Steel. Human meat, obviously that's different. A dino helmet. I want to take that. I want to see what that is. That like a power armor helmet? Or is that just like a regular helmet? No, you can equip it. That's just bald head. That's weird. It takes your hair away. I don't know. Take that away. They're giving my hair back. Okay, that was just interesting. I didn't know that was part of the mod. I like to do these things raw with you guys or whatever. Take that alarm clock though. So there's a bunch of dudes in here, so be prepared for that. Let me reload this one more time. So let's take out the pulse rifle real quick. So the YK42B pulse rifle. It's a mean looking thing. Okay, let me. Oh, okay. You got it cranked. So how many times can you crank it? By default, 2. So it's like a. What is it? I don't even remember. The Minuteman weapon, though. We're going to go find out what we can customize with this weapon. What is the Minuteman weapon called? The laser crank thing. It's been a long time. I don't ever use them either. Like, let's just be honest with each other. Nobody ever uses the crank laser rifle. Laser musket, that's what it's called. The laser musket. Anyway, we're going to go check out this, like, pulse laser musket thing at the weapon workbench. And I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, we're here at my weapon workbench. I just want to mention like some of the details here. There's like some really good stuff on that dial there. Like some details. The glow of the weapon looks nice. Like the little things. It does have some nice textures to it. I got to give it props for that. Let's see what we can do with it though. Once we get it, seriously, it just seems like a really advanced laser musket right now though. But we'll see if we can do some really cool things with it. So, standard capacity. So 6 crank. So it's very much just like the laser musket. But we got like neutrino disperser, science words. Why can't I craft this? What do I need? A synth component. Okay, I can get myself some synth components because that's probably going to be the best, right? It's the most science. It gives you the most, or I guess, range. You get more damage with the short barrel, so it actually gives you some incentive to actually use the short barrel with this one. So the short barrel seems to do more damage than the long barrel counterparts, like the quantum amplifier here. The short barrel quantum amplifier does more damage but less range. And the short barrel weighs less. You get the Cascode amplifier, short barrel, long barrel, and then just the standard barrel by default. Okay, so we can increase damage. We should try to get. I'm going to try to get some synth components here real quick, and then we'll see if we can craft the best barrel. We might go with the short one just so we can do the most damage, because I think that'd be fun. But I'll see you guys in a second once I got myself some synth components. Alright, everybody, I got myself some synth components. We're going to do the short barrel with neutrino disperser. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I'm not a big fan of science. So we got short stock, improved reload speed, that's interesting, and a slightly increase in fire rate, and a marksman stock, which is better aim with scope. So we'll put the marksman stock on there. It's a rifle kind of gun. We could put a long scope on there, or a long night vision scope, or a reflex sight. We'll put a reflex sight on there. That's fine. We're not doing crazy range anyway because we did the short barrel thing. If you put a long barrel, obviously, maybe you want to snipe with the kind of thing. So beam focusers, better range accuracy and recoil. Beam splitter, so like your shotgun type of mod. Cattle prod, superior bastion for your range. With the beam splitter, beam focuser B, which is even better. 165. Yeah, it's better than the beam focuser A. So we'll put the beam splitter on. I think that'd be fun. And then this is different stuff, but that's it. There's no other. Okay, so there's no massive amounts of visual customization. Not that I think it needs it. I think the weapon looks good as it is. So we got 6 cranks here. You can really get this thing humming. The reflex sight is very nice. That's a very clean looking thing. That's a lot of damage you can crank. Obviously, you don't need to crank it out all the way. You can crank it out one time. And you're shooting like essentially lightning at people, which is a very cool looking effect. Real quick, I'm going to get this weapon and we're going to go get in some combat. We're going to test it out. We're going to take a look at it some more. And I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I figure while we're walking here, we can take a look at the weapon. The weapon does look very nice, though. It's got nice little dials. Like I said, the thing on the back, little dial on the back with all the power measurements and stuff. The reflex sight is way out there. It is kind of a cumbersome weapon, I do want to mention. In the fact that it is just big. It takes up a lot of screen real estate, even when you're not shooting it or whatever. So it like kind of obstructs your view. But it is supposed to. It's supposed to be like this big, gigantic thing. And I imagine this thing is going to be vastly more powerful than a maxed out laser musket is. It's an improved version. It's the next step evolution, special, unique Brotherhood of Steel prototype weapon. There's a robot right here. I didn't know robots could get this close to Diamond City, really. But as you see, one cranking, we should still do plenty of damage. 600 something damage with this weapon is pretty asinine with that like short scientific word nonsense thing. Let's go to my zombie arena though, because this is the way I like to check out weapons. We're gonna go. Where should we go today? I really like the Super Duper Mart, but let's go to the satellite station Olivia today. What do we want to spawn in versus my laser musket advanced thing? Pulse rifle, I guess we should technically call it by its name. The YK42B pulse rifle. Sure, we'll go with that. Let's spawn in some mutants. Mutants are the tankiest things I can possibly spawn in. Alright? Out of my list of things there. And I want to see how much charges we have to get going before we kill them. I mean, that one died in one shot, but that was 6 charge. I don't think anything's going to live with 6 charges. These guys have died in one? Okay, it kind of chained together, right? It hit both of them at once. It shoots like a bigger blast than I would think, right? It's not just like, it's not a focused beam, right? It's more of a blast in an area, right? Oh, I guess I did put the scatter one on there, huh? I forgot about that. Okay, so it's extremely good. Like, this is an extremely good gun. I do think it's a little bit bulky looks-wise, but I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a heavy laser musket kind of thing. And it is very fun to use. I'm having a good time with it. Let me just crank this thing up just because I can. To asinine levels of damage. There should be some back here. Usually there is. I've kind of recognized the spawns here. Hello. And it sends them flying. Like, there's some good physics effects on there, too. Okay, that's the end of that first round. So what we'll do is we'll reset. Maybe we'll spawn in some other things. What we'll do is we'll escape, but we will go and go back to the satellite station later. We'll spawn in some ghouls or something. Because, like, I mean, even the super mutants didn't stand a chance, man. They just got wrecked, and that's the hardest thing I could spawn in. So we'll spawn in some ghouls just for the kicks and giggles of it. Just because I want to see what this thing does to a ghoul. It is not necessarily functioning like a laser rifle in terms of, like, there's a mod that does things to laser weapons when you hit things, and it's not doing that. I mean, we're hitting more than one target at once, though, and there's, like, the cool electricity effect is cool, right? It's doing some weird things. Like, it's not exactly functioning like a laser weapon should. I mean, you just do that. You just spin it up one time, shoot something with it, and it dies. That gives you a good idea. I mean, that's it. I'm high level. These things are spawning in high level things, and they're getting wrecked with one crank. Right? You don't even have to 6 crank it. If you wanted to 6 crank it, I don't know what you're shooting down. Maybe like a vertebrate or something intense, or it's something late game that takes a lot of fucking hits to take down. And you could take it down with one 6 crank shot with this thing. So it's essentially like a super prototype advanced laser musket that shoots electricity that you can, if you have science and some components, right, you can make extremely powerful. Obviously without that you're still getting extremely powerful, not at the maximum level here. Just shoot it off in the air a couple times just to give you a good, it's a little quiet. It's just like pew. It's not like boom, like, because like it depends on, I guess, on your mods for your sound and stuff, but it does, I think it does sound nice. It could sound better though. Let me just crank this thing up because it hums, right? Boom. But it's supposed to sound louder than that, I think. I don't know. Maybe I've messed my mods up or something. But yeah, so if you guys are interested in a super duper cool laser musket, a prototype laser musket, the YK42B pulse rifle. You should check out this mod for yourselves. The easiest way to do that would be check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net pitch. You can download this mod for yourselves. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like rating down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos of me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, or your time may be, and I will see you in the next episode.